You know, there's this moment that happens every holiday season. Maybe you felt it too. Life speeds up way faster than your body ever agreed to. The calendar fills, the noise gets louder, the energy around you shifts into this constant motion. And somewhere inside all of that, your body starts to tug on your sleeve. A tight breath, a heavy chest, that restless feeling you can't quite name. It's your body saying, hey, remember me? I need a moment. I need space. I need you to come back. And joyful movement, the kind that doesn't demand anything from you, the kind that feels like permission rather than pressure. This is one of the most powerful ways to come home to yourself, especially in the chaos. Before we dive in, all the way in, if you're following this series, I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any of the daily meditations that go hand in hand with these episodes. They're short, they're simple, and they anchor you back into your body when you need it most. All right, let's breathe into week 3. And welcome back to the Soul Talk podcast, everybody. I am Marybeth Hrim. I am a mental health therapist. I'm a coach. I'm a runner. And today we're talking about something I think we all crave, but we rarely talk about. Finding joy in movement and finding flow even when life feels absolutely chaotic. But here's the truth. Most of us want to feel grounded this time of year. We want to feel present. We want to move our bodies. But the holidays come with this strange energy, this pressure to do more, to be more, to stretch ourselves thin. And suddenly movement becomes the first thing we drop. Not because we don't care, but because we're overwhelmed. So today we're going to have a real conversation about reconnecting with your body in a season that often pulls you away from yourself. So let's get started into week 3. The holidays, they pull you out of your own rhythm. Let's just acknowledge it. December has a rhythm, and it's rarely your rhythm. There are events, traditions, emotions, family dynamics, and the internal pressure to get it all right. Your nervous system is processing more than you realize. Every visual, every sound, every memory, every expectation. And the first part of you to absorb that stress is your body. You'll notice it in little ways. Your breathing gets shallow. Your shoulders creep upward. Your jaw gets tight. Your thoughts speed up. Or your energy drops completely. And because we're human, we push through it. We say, I'm fine. We keep going. We override the message. But your body keeps whispering, slow down. Come back. Move with me, not against me. Joyful movement is completely different from holiday discipline. Let's talk about this because it matters. There's a huge difference between movement that feels like obligation and movement that feels like joy. The world, especially during the holidays, loves to push the discipline narrative. Burn this off. Stay consistent. Don't fall behind. Make up for it in January. But joyful movement, that's your body talking, not society, not expectations, not a number on a watch. Joyful movement says, this feels good. This feels like me. This helps me breathe again. This brings me back into my body. And when you move with joy, your nervous system shifts. Your breath expands. Your shoulders drop. Your energy settles. Your mind quiets. You soften. Joy restores you. Pressure depletes you. Flow is a nervous system experience, not a productivity one. This is where we go deeper because finding flow is often misunderstood. See, flow isn't about performance or achievement. It's not getting in the zone like magazines describe. Flow is simply the moment your body and your mind finally agree on the same pace. It's when your nervous system says, I'm safe, I'm here, I'm connected. And joyful movement is one of the most reliable ways to create that space. You don't force flow. You listen your way into it. Flow might look like a walk where your thoughts finally slow down, a gentle jog where your breath feels deeper, stretching while your body sighs in relief, dancing in the kitchen because it feels freeing, rolling your shoulders while the world keeps spinning. Flow is not in the action. It's in the alignment. Movement helps you hold what the season brings. One thing I remind people, and myself included, is that movement doesn't remove the chaos of the holidays. It simply helps you hold it without breaking. When you move, your breath resets. Your body clears. Emotional residue, your stress hormones reduce your mind. It becomes clearer. Your perspective widens. Your resilience increases. Movement creates emotional spaciousness. And when you have space inside yourself, you respond more intentionally instead of reacting from overwhelm. Movement becomes the one place where everything slows down long enough for you to notice yourself again. Let's get even more honest for a second. Sometimes joy isn't loud. Sometimes joy is subtle. It's quiet, simple. Maybe your joyful moment this week is a slow walk under Christmas lights where you finally feel your breath deepen. Maybe it's rolling out of bed and stretching for 5 minutes because it helps your body wake up. Maybe it's a run where, for the first time all week, you stop thinking and just move. And maybe your joy is movement that looks like stillness. A moment on the mat, a moment on the couch, a moment in your breath. Joy isn't always upbeat. Sometimes joy feels like, oh, I needed this. I didn't even realize how much. A deep reflection to guide you this week. So here's something to sit with. Where in my body do I feel joy? And how can I move from that place today? Not what should I do? Not what did I plan to do? But what would feel connecting? What would feel nourishing? What would feel like an exhale? Your body already knows the answer. You just have to listen long enough to hear it. So your week 3 practice is going to be called the joy check-in. Here's the simple practice I want you to try this week. Every morning or evening or afternoon or whatever you have a few seconds, place a hand on your heart and ask, how does my body want to move today? Let the answer rise slowly. Let it be honest. Let it surprise you and follow it. Even if it's small, especially if it's small. 5 minutes of joyful movement can change the entire tone of your day. Movement during the holidays doesn't have to be intense, structured, or impressive. It just has to be aligned with you, with your body, with your breath, with your joy. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me today. And thank you for choosing yourself in a season where it is so easy to forget yourself. Before you go, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, for the grounding meditations that go with this series, I'm Marybeth Hrim, and I will see you next week as we continue navigating the holidays with presence, purpose, and peace, one joyful moment at a time.